Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at what the April Celestial event is going to bring into your life. So if you're unaware, we are talking about the event that's happening on Monday. It is going to be a new moon, which also coincides with a full solar eclipse. So there's going to be a lot of energy that are changing, and there's also a lot of celestial energy that are just moving and changing right now. And so with all of that into effect, we are going to see what the universe or the celestial bodies are going to bring into your life. So we have 3 different groups to choose from today. Group number 1, we have the rose quartz. Group number 2, we have the opalite. And group number 3, we have the clear quartz. So take a look at these groups to see which one is calling out to you. And once you're ready, we do have timestamps in the description box, and I will see you for your reading. Hey group ones, and those of you who chose this beautiful rose quartz, this is going to be your reading to what is coming about into your life in this celestial event happening in April. So you guys chose the card, the eel and iris with safety. And just from the get-go, what I am getting from this card is that the change that is coming towards you, or the discovery that you are going to experience, is one of boundaries. So I believe that you will be figuring out ways to set firm boundaries without really coming across as closed off or unapproachable. The energy that I'm getting with the iris is that your boundaries are going to be firm. You're not going to let anyone push you over. You are going to focus more on your self-care, your self-love. But at the same time, you are not going to approach this with brashness or harshness towards the other people that you are setting this boundary on. So think of it almost as like a gentle giant or a soft effort, if that makes sense, where you will be doing what is good for you, for the, for your highest purpose, and really respecting what your needs are, doing more self-love and more self-care. If there are people around you in your life that might knowingly or unknowingly take advantage of you, you will be able to sort of just escape those situations. If they need you to do something, or they need you to be somewhere, and it's not something that you're comfortable with doing, you will somehow end up with a good reason or a good excuse as to why you wouldn't be able to help them with whatever they're asking you of. And another thing that came to mind as I was saying that is that setting boundaries or learning a new skill might not necessarily be easy. So when we grow and learn and discover new abilities within ourselves, usually it is after you go through something challenging. So if you are going through something challenging right now, or as we approach closer to the event or right after the event, if things just kind of go haywire and things become more of a challenge for you, just remember that every challenge is a lesson that the universe has put in front of us, so that we learn something from it and so that we grow stronger by going through it. All right, and now we are going to take a look at some tea leaf cards, and we're just going to pull a few cards to see what's calling out. So I'm going to take this one, and then we'll see what else is coming. I feel this card right now. It's going to be the month of the year. I am also feeling, I'm going to take 2 more cards. Let's take this one. Oh, actually both these cards came out. So these are going to be your tea leaf cards. and we'll set them aside for now. And we are also going to take a look at some tarot cards. Sorry, group ones, my camera just cut out. So I believe that I was talking to you about how the nest feels like a safe boundary for you. So kind of like a safe space that you will be establishing for yourself. And you know, this boundary could extend outwards as well. It could be boundary for yourself, your loved one. If you have children, the boundary could extend to you and your children, as to you know, telling your family members that you might not want to be at a family gathering, something like that, where the boundary is not just for yourself but for the people that you love as well. Now, it could also be that the people that you love or your family members could be giving kind of a spiritual, almost like an energetic shield towards you as well, which will help you with whatever challenge you might have to go through in this season. And then we are going to take a look at the month of the year. So you guys have August. And with August, I'm thinking of the number 8. So it could take maybe 8 days. Maybe the problem would last 8 hours. Or it could be kind of like a slow burn, where it could be a challenging time, or probably, you know, just a time where you will have to grow through all the way till the month of August. And with this full moon in the month of August, I'm also seeing that this could also be something that could last till the next full moon. So half a moon cycle, actually no, a full moon cycle could be significant. And then with the last card, you guys have fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. So I am getting that this change, or I guess this problem that is coming up for you, could be something that you could be passionate about. And what I mean by that is that you might be embarking on a new passion project. And because, you know, anything new will naturally have their own set of challenges, because you wouldn't necessarily be a master at what you're doing. So that means that you have to learn new things, and that will bring about growing pains and stuff like that. So that could be what the problem is. I just don't get a very negative energy coming from this problem or a challenge. It really feels like the universe giving you this tough love, because they believe that you're strong enough to go through it, and that you really just need to see it for yourself. And after the end, you know, after you get past this and you grow from it, you're going to look back and be like, wow, I never thought I would have been able to do that. But now I have proven to myself that I am capable of going through things like that and coming out stronger at the end of it. So yeah, we are now going to take a look at your tarot cards. So you guys have King of Coins. Let's see, it's very nice. You guys have the World. You have Knight of Coins. I feel like this challenge that's coming up for you is in your career. You have the Six of Coins. You guys have a lot of pentacle energy. Earth signs could be significant as well. The World also kind of reminds me of Earth, because, you know, this is Mother Earth. But yeah, August is also Virgo season, so Virgos could be significant. Earth signs could definitely be significant. You guys have the Empress, Temperance, and Six of Swords. What I was getting for you, group one, is that I think that in your physical material world, you are very much in your masculine energy. And then Spirit is saying that it is important that, when you're out and about, when you're doing your work, in school, whatever, anything that is connected to the material world, it is okay for you to be in that masculine energy, to embody that masculine energy of setting strong boundaries. If you are being asked to do something that you know is kind of ridiculous, is pushing your boundaries in a way that is unhealthy, it is something that is taking advantage of you, it is very important to set that boundary. Almost like, I guess, the man, the father figure, the emperor kind of energy would. And that would be very important to grow that career, to be confident in yourself, to really stand firm and really just set that boundary. I know I'm repeating it quite a bit, but that is what I'm getting with all these men related to the coins, the pentacles, right? It's just very strong roots, staying firm and not being pushover. But at the same time, with all the ladies that came out with the other cards, I think emotionally, mentally, you do need to be on the feminine side. So what I mean is, sometimes we could very outwardly be in our masculine energy, but we could also very inwardly still be in that masculine energy where you feel like you have to keep hustling. You feel like you have to keep trying and working really hard, and nothing is going to come easy for you in life, and that you have to struggle and really fight for things that you want and you want to achieve in life. That's very, very masculine way of thinking and feeling. And so what the universe or spirit is reminding you is that when you are going through this growth and this challenging period in your life, it is very important to come back inwards, and even at night before you go to bed, just to reflect on it and allow things to happen naturally. So like allowing things and being in your feminine energy is going to be important. So if I were to just make it really to simplify it, if I were to simplify it, what I see is, when you come home, take 5 to 10 minutes to just reflect on your day, decompress, and really just talk to the universe and tell the universe that you are going to allow the blessings to come into your life with ease, and that everything that is meant for you is going to flow through you naturally without resistance. And then when you wake up in the morning and you go to work or school or wherever, and people try to push your boundary, you can then confidently stand firm and let them know, if it's something that you don't want to do, that you're not going to do it, and you're not going to be afraid of the consequences, or afraid of what you could miss out on, because you know that whatever that is meant for you is going to come into you. If that makes sense. But let's get right into the cards and the meaning of the cards. So with King of Coins, I am seeing that you will be very much focused on the growth of your career. There could be an offer coming in. So, okay. So what I'm seeing is that you could be asked to take on a project, like a different project, a bigger responsibility at work. It could be the ending of an old cycle, as in your old position could be ending, you could be put into a new position, or you could be changing your job entirely and going on to a different, line of work. In any case, any change is going to bring about discomfort. But this is a change that is going to help you cement yourself financially. It's going to help you build really strong financial roots and financial knowledge. And someone is also going to come in with this offer of more finance with the Knight of Coins. And what I'm seeing with the Six of Coins as well, Six of Pentacles, it's really calling out to me that these people, if you can see, there are hands that are kind of asking for this man to share their coins. And I do feel that that's kind of the energy that you're going to be in, where people are going to ask you to do a lot of things. And it's really important for you to balance, right? Weigh out your pros and cons, weigh out where you can help others and where you need to draw back and nurture yourself with the Empress. So it's really, really important to be your own mother and to find that nurturing energy towards yourself. With the Empress card, I'm really, really just getting that you need to have a lot of like self-care, self-love things. Don't feel bad for spending on yourself, right? Like the Empress wouldn't feel bad for spending X amount of dollars so that she feels better. And you should be in the same energy as well, where you focus on self-love. And with the Temperance, what I'm really getting with that is that this Temperance energy is kind of just giving me that like your emotions is going to be the one that is going to guide you. So you might be wondering, how do I draw boundaries? How do I know when my boundaries are being pushed? And you will know it emotionally. Like if you listen to your intuition and your emotions, you will be able to tell when the opportunity arises for you to say, no, what you're asking of me is a little too much. I am not able to do that. Let's find some other middle ground that will serve both you and I, right? And with the Six of Swords, what I am getting is that this is also really interesting. So in the normal right away Six of Swords, you can see a man that is bringing a child and a mother to a distant land, to travel to a distant land. But what I'm seeing right now is this feminine energy, this lady who's just, bringing herself to safety or to a different land. And what I am getting is that really your feminine side is going to be your best guide for this season. So listen to your femininity, just allow things to happen. And the feminine energy is also your intuition. So your intuition is going to be able to guide you to the right path that you need to be on. Just try to take a few minutes out of your day to be with yourself, to be with your mind, so that you can listen to that voice inside of you to know the next steps that you need to do. So yeah, group number 1, that is the reading that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I really do hope that I was able to help you. And thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hi Group 2s, and for those of you who have chosen the Elk and Ash and the Opalite, at least I believe this is the Opalite, this is the reading that I have for you today for the Celestial event and what is going to bring you. So what I am getting is strength. And it's just so straightforward. I believe that this Celestial event is going to bring forth an opportunity or a realization of how strong you are and how you are able to go through the different challenges in life. I think Ooh, with strength too, what I'm getting is that for those of you who are looking for physical gains, you will be definitely seeing it in this month. I'm just gonna say this celestial event, this energy is going to last from the new moon that's happening on Monday all the way till the end of the cycle, which is the full moon. So in that time, if you are looking to get some physical gains, it will be the best time for you to push it, if your body is allowing you to. But you will definitely see a lot of progress in terms of your physical strength. Other than that, if you are looking for strength in different ways, like mental endurance, it really is giving me the energy that this is the best time for you to push yourself. And yeah, you will definitely see the most benefit from you challenging yourself this season. And you know how sometimes we have days where we're like, we have to take it easy and not really push ourselves too much. So this is the complete opposite of that. You are going to be challenging yourself as much as you can to see where that can take you. All right, so now we are going to take a look at some tea leaf cards, and I want to take 4 cards in total. So let's spread them out to see what's gonna come out. So I want this card. That card came out. Let's see what else is coming. I feel like this is calling out to me. And we are going to do one more. Let's do this one. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do your group a little bit differently from how I do group 1. It has been a hot minute since I have done tarot readings on YouTube, so I'm still trying to get into the groove of things. But let's see what your tea leaves have in store for you first. So first you have younger women, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. It could be significant. Next, we have lobster, financial pinch. All right. Next, we have camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. And lastly, we have moon, changes in your life. And this is very interesting because the previous group also had a moon appear, but theirs was a completely different card. It wasn't even the moon card, it just had the moon on it as like the primary image. And you guys also have the same thing. So this makes me believe that really whatever change or transitory energy or lesson that you are being blessed with this celestial season is going to last until the next full moon. But what I am getting from your tea leaf cards is that I think some of these cards are really straightforward. You might be dealing with younger people, especially a younger woman, could be very significant for you this next 28 days. And with lobster and camel, I think you might have made some financial decisions that might not necessarily be the smartest financial decision. So that might have put you in sort of like a financial pinch. And what Spirit is saying is that just keep moving through it. So keep persevering and you will overcome it. Just take one step at a time. After 100 days, you would have taken 100 steps, if that makes sense. But whatever situation that you're in right now, especially if it's a financial situation, just keep doing the right things, right? Like keep trying to save as much as you can, even if it's a few pennies a day. Keep working. Keep trying to educate yourself financially. Keep paying down if you have debts, any debts that you have, just keep putting aside money, and eventually you will be out of this financial pinch. And I feel like that in itself, that action of just repeating those good habits, is going to bring forth a lot of good changes in your life. Group number 2. So now we are going to go into your tarot cards, and we want to see what other messages Spirit has for you with regards to this celestial event that's coming up. I've been hearing really crazy stories about this celestial event. People are taking admin days or closing schools for the day because people believe that the solar eclipse is going to have really strong gamma radiations that could potentially fry our circuitries or our power, I guess, like power plants. So we'll see. It's kind of scary sounding right now. But anyway, Spirit, what additional messages do you have for group? All right. Well, we'll take that. Okay, so first we have Knight of Cups. What else do we have? I don't even know how many cards you guys got. You have the Seven of Cups. Oh, all right. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. The Fool. Definitely matching that changes in your life, new journey, financial blessings energy. Group number 2. Wonderful. Okay. It bothers me when my cards are not straight on the camera. Next we have Page of Coins. Very nice. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Look at that energy change. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Very nice. And Strength. I am very surprised. I love it when it happens, but you guys have double confirmation. You have Strength and Strength. Your message couldn't be clearer. I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is that you have the strength to get through anything that you're going through right now. And what I am really seeing is that, okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to read the energy of the tarot cards, because I feel like all these cards tell a story together more so than individually explaining what these cards mean. Because I mean, if you're a tarot reading connoisseur, you probably already know what these cards mean. So I'm going to explain to you the energy that I'm getting from your card combination. So what I am getting is that there will be a situation where whatever financial decision or financial habits, good financial habits that you have been developing, even if it's something like trying to learn more about finances, right? Trying to learn about what's a good financial decision for you. All these things are going to come into fruition in this celestial event. So you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor, and that is going to open up a new door for you. So I'm not necessarily seeing that this is going to be the finale where this is like your dream come true and you reach your financial destination, and you never have to just think about it ever again. It's not like that, but you have accumulated enough knowledge and you've accumulated enough good karma and good habits for you to open the door to the next level, where you are going to start out as the Page of Coins with this new knowledge sorry, this new knowledge you have. You're going to embark on this journey And it's going to be a whole new adventure for you, right? Like it could take you out of the financial pinch. So what I'm seeing is, imagine, you have been maybe struggling a little bit or in a financial pinch, and finally one day it's gone. You have moved past it. Now what? Like, you're not going to keep living your life as if you're still in a financial pinch, because now you're in the next stage where you're going to see, okay, now I have this extra money every month now, instead of having to put away for whatever I'm trying to pay off. What do I do with this extra money? Am I going to spend it? Am I going to invest it? Where am I going to invest it? So that is kind of the energy that I'm getting, where you have moved past that financial pinch that you were in, and now you're opening up new doors, like trying to dream of new situations and new ideas that you could be able to do with this new journey and this embarkation in your life. And not only that, I am also seeing that you will not be on this journey alone. Group number 2, you guys have the Two of Cups, and I'm really seeing a very strong counterpart energy. So if you are looking for a stable, healthy, happy relationship, this could be the time that you meet somebody that would be good for you, somebody that would be able to give you a more committed and mature emotional commitment. Or what I'm also seeing is that this is more, it could also be a commitment to yourself, right? Where you are finally meeting the universe's energy and balancing out the universe's energy. So that could be it as well if you're not looking for any kind of love. But I am getting good, like soulmate relationship energy. So this will be a good time for your relationships as well. It could also be that you and your partner are going to start to embark on this journey together. It could be a project that you guys start together. I am also seeing that with you coming out of that financial pinch, you are going to be celebrating with your friends. They're going to be really happy for you. You'll have good time celebrating, and you'll still have more than enough left over for you to invest and pursue your dreams and really just go crazy with what you could do with all these new doors that opened for you and these new opportunities. One thing that we do need to take note of as well, group number 2, is that you guys need to remember to not overthink too much. So when you have new ideas, new opportunities, new things that you're pursuing, there will be a lot of stuff in your head that you're trying to figure out. You might be worried about a few things. You might be worried financially. You might be thinking, what if that's a terrible decision? I need to do X, Y, and Z research to make sure that I am making the right choice. And I'm not saying don't do research. Like, definitely know what you're getting yourself into. But there is a really fine line between knowing what you're doing and overthinking things. And Spirit is saying, do not, try your best not to overthink, because it is this this 10 of swords is such an unnecessary card. I feel like it really is, like, it's a choice that you can choose not to make, and you will be completely fine. But if you do make this choice, you will still be fine, because look at you have the strength to go through anything. But it's just going to give you a little bit more of a stress, a little bit more of a cortisol spike, if you might, while you're going through this new journey. So group number 2, that is what I have for you guys today for your reading. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number threes. For those of us who have chosen the salamander and the black pepper with inspiration, this is going to be your reading as to what the universe is bringing about for you in this celestial season. So I kind of clarified with the previous groups that what I mean by the celestial season is going to be from this Monday, which is going to be the new moon, which coincides with the eclipse, all the way till the next full moon. So we'll see what is coming in for you in this celestial season. And right away, what I am getting with the salamander and the black pepper, I am getting very strong King of Wands energy, because the image that I'm seeing is the salamander that is on the card for the King of Wands in the original Rider-Waite. And so it could be, I see like a very passionate, like strong, inspired energy that is coming towards you guys. And with the salamander and black pepper as well, what I'm getting is that you will be getting a very big opportunity. So it'll be this opportunity for you to pursue your passions almost, and really just, I'm like kind of lost for words right now. Like it just, for some reason, my brain is just really scattered when I started your reading. But okay, focus. Okay, so just, I see new doors that are opening up for you, group threes, and it is going to be an opportunity for you to pursue something you are very, very passionate about. Yes, it is going to help you to take inspired action, and you might be starting a new project. You might be starting a new career, not even like switching jobs, but like maybe doing something that you've always wanted to do. And this celestial season is really going to bring about that energy for you to have that change. Okay, so we're going to go into your tea leaves, and we want to see what other energies the tea leaves want to tell you. So we do have the 4 cards that are going to come out. For the other piles, if you came from the other piles, you would know I chose these cards in a slightly different way, but I just feel like for you guys, these cards want to come out, and you have one more that also wanted to slip out. So we're going to start out with this last card. With Parrot, you guys have someone will gossip about all your secrets. Ooh. All right, so let's put this little parrot over here. I mean, it might not necessarily be a bad thing either. It gives me the energy that people will be talking about you. And if you do any kind of social media, if you're an influencer, if you do anything, literally if you run a business, if you have a little lemonade stand, you want people to talk about you, because that spreads the knowledge of you, and that word of mouth, that referral is really how you grow something, right? How you grow your audience. So it might not be a bad thing that people talk about you. Purse, pay attention to your finances, okay? X, forces working against you. All right. Okay. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And then you guys have love. That is so cute. Okay. So what I'm getting from this the tea leaf cards is that you will definitely go through that growth, that inspirational period, or you will definitely go through that journey of going starting a new adventure for yourself, but it will not be without its own set of challenges. With the forces working against you, it might not necessarily be the easiest way to start out. An example that I could give is, let's say you want to start making videos. An easy path would be you somehow just have 10 hours a day or 5 hours a day even that you don't have to work. There's nothing required of you. It's just free time, and you have that every day while you still don't have to worry about your finances. Everything is well taken care of. You have the perfect space, the perfect camera, perfect lighting, perfect everything set up for you. That would be, I would say, that would be a situation where you have zero challenge, right? Of you starting a new endeavor as making content. And so, with forces working against you, it could be that you might find it difficult to find the free time to make these videos. You might have to move things around, reschedule some things, prioritize other things, like just really work it around your schedule to be able to pursue this new passion that you are so burning and inspired to take. And then with the purse, pay attention to your finances. A message that I'm getting is that as you embark on this journey, try not to spend too much. And I know it sounds crazy, or maybe it doesn't sound crazy, but what I'm trying to get at is that if someone like me, for example, I am terrible at this. Every time I want to start a new project, I must go out and buy this and buy that. If not, I don't feel ready. And I'm not saying that buying it is wrong, right? Like, if you want to buy it and if it's really, really necessary, let's use the content making thing for example. If you don't have a phone, if you don't have any means to record a video, you probably need something that you need that you can use to record the video with. But what Spirit is saying is that you could choose to buy a camera or a phone for, like $200-300, or you could also choose to spend $2,000 on a camera or a phone to record your videos. Now, both of them get the job done. Granted, one might be superior in quality, but you're just starting out. You don't need a $2,000 camera. You can make by with a $300 camera. So Spirit is saying, pay attention to your finances. Know what you can afford in that moment. Know what you can set aside to pursue this. Do not spend on this endeavor disrespectfully. And I feel like this is something that I've learned recently, and I am sort of passing on this knowledge to you guys, group number 3. But there is a way where we can spend while still respecting the money, right? Like, what if we're spending on things that we don't need at all? After we buy it, we just toss it aside and never think of it ever again. That's being disrespectful to the money. But let's say you spend on something, and it could be something really expensive, but if you take really good care of it, you use it every day, there's value to you spending this much money on that item, then that is using money respectfully. And depending on how you use the money is how money is then going to come back into your life, right? If you're penny pinching, that is being disrespectful to the money because you feel like the money is not free enough to flow through you. So just an example like that. So learn to treat your finances with respect. Know what you need and know what you can afford so that you can make the best financial decision for yourself. And with Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. This is pretty straightforward. I feel like on our journey to achieving the goal, we always have to strive to be better than we were yesterday. And another important thing is that it's not perfection that we're striving for. We don't need to make the best of something to even put it out there. But the effort that I'm getting is that you need to do it consistently. You need to keep moving forward and taking the step even when you don't want to, because on the day that you don't want to take that step and you do it anyway, that's the day that you're putting in the most effort, right? Even if the result is not as wonderful as it would be as compared to the day that you are really inspired and wanting to do a lot of things. So the inspiration is going to start you on this journey, but your discipline and your effort is going to get you there. The inspiration itself cannot get you to the goal. Your discipline has to take you the rest of your journey. And with love, I think this card in this situation is not talking about any kind of relationship love. What I'm getting from this is that make sure on this journey that you're taking that you're doing everything out of love. It is so easy for us to slip into the objective of things. I want to hit certain goals. I want to hit certain numbers. I want to hit certain amount of money. I want to hit certain views. And in that pursuit of things, we might end up doing what other people do, because you'll find a video that says do this to get this amount of followers, or do this to gain this amount of views, and you unknowingly end up doing things that you're not even passionate about, that you don't love, and you're not spreading the message of love. So Spirit is saying this time, this celestial event, when you start on that inspired action, make sure that your objective, your main goal is through love. It's through what you want to share to the world and what you want to bring forward to the world that is going to add to it. If it helps, put like a little poster, a little sticker right in front of where you would do your work, and remind yourself that this love is what you are working for, and this is the purpose of your inspiration. All right? Okay. Now we are going to take a look at your tarot cards to see if Spirit has any additional messages for us today. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for pile number 3 during this celestial event? Sometimes I do that, like I shuffle the cards and then halfway I'm just like, and then the cards just all fall. But also I just moved recently and I don't know where I put the rest of my tarot cards, so I'm just left with like half of them. So I need to go find it so I can continue making tarot videos again. So Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3? What do they need to take note of during the celestial event? Alright, Spirit, we do need a few more cards. That's way too many. Let's do a few more. I am getting called to pull the cards from the top, so we're gonna do 8 cards for you guys. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got. Alright, so you guys have the Magician. If it's not you that's going to pursue your dreams and make your dreams come true, I don't know who is, because the Magician is the one that manifests everything. Queen of Wands, this fiery, passionate energy is really just everywhere for you guys. Page of Swords, okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Yep, I can definitely see that. And then you guys have the 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. You also have the 4 of Cups. All right. The Hierophant. And then the Two of Cups. Okay, so what is Spirit trying to tell us with these cards? Let me take a look at that. I feel like the message was pretty straightforward, but I also have this feeling that there's something more that I am currently not clicking. Okay, let me see. I feel like you guys are really busy, group number 3, for some reason. Like, I feel that this top row of tarot cards talks about one thing, and that's something that we've been talking about this entire time, where you guys would take your passion and your confidence to the next level and really just bring forth and materialize and alchemize your talents into something that is going to benefit the world, and it is going to be something that you're going to grow on it. You would not necessarily see the fruits of your labor immediately. Like, this card is here to tell you that you're not going to see immediate results, and that's fine. You should keep at it. With the Page of Swords as well, it's going to be important that you communicate your messages very clearly. Your words could be taken wrongly, or you might overshare certain things. So it is really important to think smart and to communicate and to verbalize things with love as much as possible. And then going down to that bottom row, I feel like it's a whole different set of energy. I think what I am getting is that not only is there going to be that change where you see that you're able to take the inspired action towards your dreams that you've been wanting to do for a long time, you're also on the side, not talking about finances, you're also able to build a stable, strong family. Like, you're building a good nest for yourself. You are also another group that is, if you are looking for love, that this is a very, very good time for you to attract your divine counterpart or your soulmate or whatever, someone who's going to be great for you into your life. Like, this is with your love card as well. This could also confirm that if you want to manifest love, this is a really good time for you to manifest a love, because the person that you are meeting right now is potentially going to be the person who's going to be committed to you, and who is going to be able to build this really strong, stable family with you in the future. So that's another door that's opening up for you. And with the Four of Cups, what I'm seeing is that, I don't know, it's like you're not, so you're pursuing your passion, but you're also not giving into your emotions as easily. I know sometimes the Four of Cups energy kind of give off the closed off energy, but I'm not getting the closed off vibe from this. I am just seeing that you know what you want, so you don't necessarily open your emotions up to things that you don't need. You're more than happy and you're more than content with the feeling that you get right now. But Spirit is saying that even though you might not necessarily be looking for anything, and even though you might be very happy with what you're doing and where you're at and the pursuit of your passion, to not just go tunnel vision and look at this, but also to see what other blessings the universe could be bringing in for you, to keep your eyes open for that. Because there's a difference between going out and looking for those things versus just keeping your eyes out for opportunities when they appear, so that when you do see them, you're like, maybe that's what this reading was talking about. That sounds like a good opportunity. I wasn't looking for it, but now that it's here, I can appreciate it. So that is what I meant by, keeping your eyes open. But yeah, other than that, I feel like this celestial event for you, group number 3, is going to be a very exciting new time. You're going to really just bring forth new pathways, and you're going to start on this journey. I feel like this is going to be a consistent one, and you're going to take it slow this time around, and it's really going to just open a lot of doors up for you. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for that, group number 3s. If you do create anything, just leave a comment down below so that we can take a look at it and we can all support you. And thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.